David Liebler, Hoboken resident. We're all starting to get the campaign literature, and as I said last time when I was up here, I was still looking for certain council people to step to the plate and start either publicizing or talking about more public safety and what you plan on doing in the future. It's still remarkable to me that when you look at the numbers of how many people are actually hit by a car or people actually killed each year in Hoboken, that this isn't a concern. We cater to special interests like the bikes and that whole group. I actually had the pleasure of speaking to them today. And when I found out that literally there's only 1,000 bikes in Hoboken roughly, and I know there's a big jam up at the PATH station, but when you really look at it, you're looking at like 2% of our population, okay? Now, I know it may seem smaller if only 1 or 2 people get killed a year in Hoboken, but I think it should matter. And I think it should matter quickly. And I think whether you win, lose, or draw, you should start talking about it and you should start getting aggressive. And whoever the chairperson is of this committee, I think you should stand up and let's go. So I had the pleasure of speaking to the Board of Realties today. I wanted to just express a couple of the thoughts that I had and said to them. Oddly enough, I'm on a panel today with one of the people from Elcor. I think he was shocked to know of what my stance was with Elcor. I think the whole negotiation is a debauchery. I think you could have gotten so much more added value or give-backs if you had negotiated this right. If there was plus or minus floors here or there, who knows? Maybe you could have had enough money to get the BAS property that you're trying to bond for, okay? You have bike lanes there. Even the bike people don't even want them, which is crazy. But the thing that I think that shocked him the most was I actually used your name, Dave Mello, because several council meetings ago, you went on record, and I want you to go on record again, that you were going to be the champion on the Elcor project as far as the artery goes, and not one shovel can hit the ground unless somebody is talking about how we're going to be efficiently getting in and out of Hoboken. Is that fair?
Absolutely.
You'll be the champion. I appreciate that. So I also spoke about the Monarch. It was odd to be in front of real estate agents and brokers and developers, and I'm sitting there bashing development because everyone in Hoboken thinks I'm so pro-development. Well, I am. I believe that Hoboken should do a lot more. I think Academy Bus, as nice as they are, I'm sure they're very nice people from what I've heard, but I think they should exit Hoboken. I think there should be a community of sensible development, and I think we should allow for this type of community building as far as and implement that into the master plan. Because we need these ratables, folks. The way you're spending money and the way you're bonding right now, we need these ratables, and no matter how much you want to shake your head, because the Zimmer crew, you ancillary people who have never truly embraced ancillary meaning that the Zimmer clan, okay, doesn't bridge any barriers on one way or the other, whether it's Old Hoboken, BNR, or anyone who opposes you. What you do is you have these Fox-faked meetings where Brandy collects these little yellow pads of all these ideas, and I think at the end of the day, you just laugh at them and you throw them away because your group is so ancillary that you keep all of your ideas, and I think you cater to special interests made up of about 5,000 people in Hoboken or less. So that's how I feel. I had another thought, but I wasn't really expecting that. Oh, my other thought. For a lot of you who haven't seen already on I don't know, politicalnewjersey.com already, because you're sitting here and we're all grateful that you are, holy cow, holy cow. Just like I expected, just like we all knew, Stan Grossbart is
Mr.
Stan
Liebler,
Grossbart
I'm not
is
going
the
to let
unofficial
you
mayor of
disparage
Hoboken.
private
He has never
citizens.
been elected. And you know
Listen,
what? All the
no.
Stop.
Sir,
Why are you interrupting me? I want the
because
record to
there was
know that
another
I have at
speaker
least
who
45
spoke
seconds.
out about this. No, you can speak, but there are parameters.
What parameters? I can't speak. On the First Amendment, I can't talk about a blog article in New Jersey.
I'm going to kick you out if you don't let me speak.
NewJersey.com. Excuse me.
Have them exit, and I'll set the ground rules.
Before I was interrupted.
You're not allowed to speak about private citizens at this dais.
I want to know why.
Please leave the chambers. I will explain to you. You will hear that. You will hear that later.
I cannot be excused from this council meeting.
Yes, you will. Yes, you can. Sir, it's not your meeting. It's not your meeting. It's ours. Have them ejected, sir. Have them ejected. You're not the chair. Have him ejected, officer. I'm directing you, officer, to have him ejected right now.
No, you're sitting in the power.
As the presiding officer, I'll ask you to have him ejected immediately. Why? Because you're a disgrace. Okay?
You're using the police department.
This is a. Yeah, okay. It's very shameful that people come to this dais and they have to disparage and attack private citizens. And that's not, you don't have the floor. You don't have the floor. You don't have the floor. Well, you're not recognized. You don't have the floor. I'm the chair of this meeting.
I make a motion to override the chairman's decision.
Oh, you don't.
Second.
I'd like a vote, please.
On whether or not I have the floor. Call the roll on whether or not the chairman has the floor right now.
On the override?
Excuse me?
On the override.